Welcome to a great scene here. Excitement and energy flowing in the stadium as we get ready for this week's Game of the Week. And we can only hope that it matches the hype. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the third-ranked team, the SMU Mustangs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Mustangs will kick this deep to start us off. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Didn't quite get the playoff in time. That'll be delay of game. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Just ran away from the defense.
Chris, just like that, you get the ball to the best player on the field, and it pays off. One play and a touchdown. We knew this guy was going to have an impact on this game. I didn't realize it was going to be on the first play.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. This would be an unconventional strategy. Punting on the field on first down. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he is wide open for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away.
14, SMU 0.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the punting team is on the field. Do they know that it's first down? This one will be fair caught. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So we got the Big Ten versus the Big 12, two conferences that have been reshaped dramatically in recent years, Kirk. Always interesting to have these two leagues collide. It's an opportunity.
Yeah, in the Big Ten and the Big 12, they don't have a ton of history together, but they do have some history in recent years.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Have you ever seen this? The punting team on the field on first down. And it's fair caught near the 40-yard line. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Scanning the field, it's Hammond. He's hit just before the throw, and it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting...
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And he knocks that one right through. And they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's King. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's the 2nd down play. Back to pass. It's Jennings. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Mustangs come to the line in a hurry-up. Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Chris, that quarterback seemed to be back there forever waiting to find somebody open. He should have just thrown it away or just taken off. Instead, waiting all that time allows the defense to get to him. They come up with a sack.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. To the air, it's Jennings. Trying to extend the play. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. The Mustangs will look to convert here on fourth down.
Fourth down coming up.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Finds his man, has the first down. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Caught behind the line. It's Carroll. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running back has it on the screen now. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Texas Tech 24, SMU 0.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Snags the quick throw. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. When he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
24, SMU 6.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Hammond. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Press coverage now from these DBs. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Gets some space around the 30. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score. Texas Tech 31, SMU 6.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick off.
Turn starts inside the 15. And he's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They'll try the right here. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's second down. To the air. It's Jennings. Receiver makes the grab. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. And the Mustangs will crank up the tempo.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the right side. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Well, the coaches told us all week, don't be shocked if we use the fullback in the passing game. I thought they were kidding us, but here it is for a first down.
The Mustangs pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down for the offense.
And the Mustangs with 1st and 10 here. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. And now the running back's got it again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
With the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense already has one 4th-down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? On the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th-down penalty on the defense. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
1st and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. And the defense brings him down. Second down and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And they're able to get him down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Quarterback lost track of the play clock. That'll cost the offense 5. And they'll go for it on 4th down, likely the final play of the first half. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Defense is coming after him. And he's swarmed by the pass rush, a sack to end this drive. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. The secondary backed up off the ball now. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Red Raiders will kick it deep to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive. The SMU offense is back out on the field now. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
To throw, it's Jennings. Fires it to the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. The Mustangs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver.
He's looking to make a big play downfield. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. And the Mustangs looking to keep this drive rolling. Back to throw again. The pocket breaking down.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the left side. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The Mustangs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on second and goal. Looking for 6. Into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. Quarterback drops back. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
31, SMU 12.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Running back with the football. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to pass. It's Hammond. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The Red Raiders will have to kick this away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And it's caught. Breaking free at the 35. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39. And the Mustangs come up to the line in a hurry up.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, just basically throwing their hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Pass rush closing in. Got him. He's sacked.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Looking to throw. It's Jennings. Throws to the tight end. And it's complete downfield. Tackled there by the defense. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's looking to scramble. And he picks up the first down. Tackled at the 32. The Mustangs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is so deflating for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback and his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down at 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Time for one more play here in the quarter. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense. 1st and goal from the 10.
Texas Tech, 31, SMU, 12.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal, back at the 13. Dropping back, it's Jennings. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. 3rd and goal. Lets it go quickly. He's got it near the end zone.
Third down.
Quite make it. He stopped short at the 2-yard line.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Makes a quick catch. He'll actually lose yards after the catch. The defense rises up for a stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Finding space at the 20. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. And the Red Raiders looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And the defense jumps on the football.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the SMU offense is back on the field now. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Going to try to use his legs here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Mustangs are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And the beatdown continues. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And it's no good. He missed the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Gain of 1. Brings up 2nd down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Using his legs, it's Johnson. And tackled after a small hiccup there. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he finds his target. He has the first. And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to a 44. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
And 1st down.
Looking to throw. It's Jennings. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Unleashes the stiff arm. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the 1st down. The Mustangs looking to run some tempo here.
And that is another 1st down for the offense.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ponies.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he makes it in. The 2-point conversion inching the score a little bit closer now. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Hands it off from the gun. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. quarterback keeps the football. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Movement here from the tight end. And here's the handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Red Raiders look to convert here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. Nope, he is stopped short. So the defense gets a turnover on downs, desperate to try to cut into this lead.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make this.
He's going for a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. He makes the grab. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
A loss of 4 yards on the play. 2nd down coming up.
So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think there's a lot to build on with this team. And what